Hey, listeners, this month is Mental Health Month, and our super mental health episode chosen by our patrons is The Goonies from 1985. That's right, you know it, you love it, and you want to hear us talk about it. And if you want to hear us talk about it, go to patreon.com/worstpeople. For only $3 a month, you get access to all of our mental health episodes we've ever done. You get access to Latchkey Vids, you get newsletters, you get ad-free, early, uncut episodes of Han Took Shots First. You get extra digital download giveaways. You get all kinds of goodies. So patreon.com/worstpeople for only $3 a month. Now check out this sneak peek of our episode on the Goonies. They're looking all around and they find this secret passage because Chunk is clumsy as well as being a liar.
We had earlier when Mikey needs to break the glass, he hands him the thing. He's like, just hold this for me. 1, 2, 3, breaks it. The mouth gets him to open this door. He's like, I got naked pictures of your mom in the bathtub. I've taken all I can take, and that's all I can take from you.
Yeah, they go down in there. Chunk gets stuck. Oh, because they found a freezer. Because Chunk has super fat guy sense.
Smell ice cream.
Super fat guy sense. So it's not even just that. He's like, they have pizza, pepperoni. It was cooked 3 minutes ago with love. It was somebody named Michael. Michael cooked that pizza. I can smell it.
I need Michael's pizza in my life.
Yeah, I love this old Domino's fucking placement. It's back when Domino's was good.
It was.
I mean, pizza is just young. Well, no, I just think pizza used to be better. Every year they find a different fucking way to chemically cut corners. Different podcast.
Welcome back to Crazy Cast.
Welcome back to Q and on and on and on. It's actually
that's a good title.
It's actually not a bad title.
We're starting a QAnon podcast, dude.
Careful.
We can even do I think it's Erykah Badu. We Q and on and on and on and on.
I'm sure she would really appreciate that.
We're not gonna ask her. We're gonna go fucking. I'm gonna get into Corey and go fucking full Weird Al style.
Ross on that.
I'm gonna go full Ross Perot on her. You can't make a song and tell me it ain't a jingle.
Yeah, they find the freezer and there's a dead body in there because these guys are dumping one body at a time.
Yeah, different places, not together.
But if you're going to go out with the body in your vehicle, get them both out of the way, right?
Yeah, do them both at once. Don't be going back and forth. It's crazy.
Like, I'm not a lawyer, but I would say you're going to get in the same amount of trouble for one body versus two. I mean, who are we kidding? They're not stopping for the cops anyway. We've already seen them have one shoe stout. They're going to have another shoe stout.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
That's the Fratellis, which is the first band name.
Fratellis!
In this movie. I can think of 2 bands that got names from this movie. Fratellis are one. They are a much larger international band.
Okay.
Yeah, they're Irish?
I want to say Irish. Or it could be Scottish, though. I mean, really, what's the difference?
I mean, I can tell you right now, they're all the United Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And they love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say they love being referred to like that. Like if there was somebody on right now from Scotland and we called them United Kingdom, they would not try and fight
Scotland,
us. They wouldn't fucking fight us, that's for sure.
If there was someone who was Irish and I called them the United Kingdom, they wouldn't fight me.
They wouldn't fight you. They'd plant a fucking bomb while you drive. You know, you start your fucking car one day and then boom, no more Derek. He said that fucking thing about the United Kingdom. What do you think? What do you think the I in the IRA stands for? The Irish Republic Army.
It is. I know.
Right.
I zoned for a second. Sorry.
So what's going to happen is...
She just came back to you doing Irish speech.
Now we have to kill your fucking wife too. We've got Derek's getting a car bomb and Whitney's getting a fucking vape bomb. You're going to go get a little taste of strawberry shortcake, take a little puffer, boom, dead, gone.
Thank you. I love it.
Death by vaping.
I don't have to clean it up.
Yeah, that's a fact, sister. That's the next man's problem. Or I'd like to leave a dirty house if I'm getting evicted, you know.
I
like to leave a house full of dead bodies.
I'd like to leave as many dead bodies as I can around here. If you could import some of your enemies into my room, I can help kill your enemies too. Has anyone
Done.
wronged you? Has anyone ever done this United Kingdom bullshit?
But yeah, so Chunk ends up getting locked in the freezer with the body, and this is really funny because this thing is just like falling over on him.
I'm pretty sure it's still a person. I'm not.
Oh, no.
I don't think this was a dummy.
No, this is an actor. This is 100%.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
you
a
can
dude
see a
doing a good dead
little,
body.
you can see a
Good
little
give.
bit of facial stress, like when he's like
Yes.
falling and stuff. Not bad, better than I could do, but not as good as the
Trying to
actor
keep his
from Men
eyes
at
from
Work.
focusing. Yeah. Trying to keep
That-
his eyes from focusing.
Like the guy from Men at Work might have been better than Bernie.
Well, and I mean, to be fair to this guy, he didn't know people were going to be watching it in 4K.
Very valid point.
But yeah, he's locked in the freezer. The kids are in the fireplace.
Which
Sounds like a
looks like it had a
South Park
burning
fucking
log.
episode.
Like there was like red embers on it. I'm like,
Well, you see it later, it's like painted, but I'm pretty sure the first time they showed it was actually like a burning.
Yeah.
So it looked really real.
See the paint.
Yeah. Oh, and they
Yeah.
also found out, and it doesn't really matter, but the reason that the Fratellis are hiding out here and they're wanted is because they have a money counterfeiting machine.
Oh yeah.
A terrible one because it's only printing one side, and I don't think that's how bills work, but
Well, these kids just turned it on premature. They didn't flip the plates or nothing.
Yeah, you
Ah,
gotta
okay.
flip plates.
Allegedly.
Duh. You do one side first, put new plates in there, do the other side next.
But I do like that the kids are like, the only way out of here is down through this fireplace passage. And then when Chunk gets out of the freezer and the Fratellis are coming down, they're like, all right, Chunk, go get help. And he just goes out the window. And I'm like, you could have all gone out the window.
That window was
Also,
covered up until
it was.
Chunk like fell and moved some shit because Chunk is the hero.
I also want to say, if you're gonna counterfeit money, you don't do a high bill. Do ones and fives. They don't fucking mark those bitches.
Oh yeah, but this is 80 something, dude. They weren't marking. You didn't have some snot nosed kid at the grocery store with a fucking marker. That kid has so much power now. I feel nervous every time. I didn't even make the money, but I'm like, what if somebody gave me a counterfeit 20? They just look me in the eyes when they mark it off.
Ooh.
Looks like that will accept. Fuck you, fuck you, Scott. Hello. I have a nemesis, by the way.
I've heard. I'm noticing.
I'm gonna fucking blow him up.
Like,
Oh.
Chunk immediately gets caught because he goes running out to the road.
Mhm.
The car stops for him, and he doesn't just say, like, hey, I need to ride back to town, which would be the smart thing. He expounds all the information they just learned, and the car light gets turned on.
I could describe all their faces. Figaro.
Yeah. And yeah, you got the Fratelli brothers in there. The brother brothers.
The brothers. I love me some Joey Pants, dude.
Dude, right?
It's fucking great.
I don't have a
don't-
hairpiece.
I don't wear a toupee.
I don't know if I noticed it when we watched it in the theater a few years ago. When we started watching this, I was like, what? Joey Pants is a Fratelli?
Yeah.
You didn't notice it in theaters?
I don't remember.
Oh, I mentioned, I was like, this was my introduction to Joey Pants. And Derek's like, well, it had to be, right? And I was like, not understanding. He's like, because this came out in 1985.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm kind of on Derek's boat, though. Like, when I watched this younger, I didn't know who the fuck Joey Pants was. So he wasn't a name to me. It was just, he was a Fratelli. And especially with that hairpiece,
Yeah,
it's different than what we get later on in life.
it is.
And he's not quite as like he leaned into the Weasley-ness later on.
Yeah.
But I really like the part. It's just a stupid, like, it's a Chris Columbus fucking gag, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they were trying to run away and they find the room with all the pipes. First of all, I think it's Steph is like, hey, your dad's a plumber. What are these pipes? It's
Yep.
like, my dad does a job, so I know these pipes. But of course, it's mouth, so he's got an answer.
Also,
well, he
you
does
just
because
said
he's
it.
always there.
What are these pipes? They're pipes.
When he's like, gray water, this is sewage, this
But he's
is...
making this shit up. He's like,
Yeah,
I
because
don't
it's
know,
not.
gas?
Because he points and says gray water, and that's the one that ends up shoving that fucking drinking fountain, or pulling that dude down who's drinking out of the drinking fountain.
That was a funny scene. I do like
that's what I
this
mean. This
scene.
part I like this because they're shaking the pipes, and it's the country club, and yeah, the fucking guys drinking out of the drinking fountain gets hit. The dude's in
Troy.
the shower, just all the fucking shower knobs getting pulled through the wall.
Troy gets the most fucking tsunami
Grossest
bidet
one.
you'll ever have.
Did you see the his seat pull
No.
watching it this time?
No,
Oh, you could see it clear as day. Just the pole for the seat, just shooting him up. It's like right behind his leg.
I do like that he instantly was like, "Daddy."
Of course.
And then one of the also again, you're right. Chunk is the hero because the next good scene is Chunk also because they've grabbed him and they're asking him questions and they're like, tell us everything.
Okay,
I
okay.
made vomit and then I went to a movie theater and then I
That is the
pretended
best
to be
one.
like.
That is the fucking best one.
And then I dumped my fake vomit over, and then everybody was trying to run around,
and then they all
ran,
got sick.
and they're just like, and they're just throwing up on everybody.
And you see the brother that's holding him is loving this.
Laughing.
Like he is just listening with like, yeah,
like
you made
this
fake
kid.
vomit and they threw up on each other. Oh my God. That is great. But he starts with other ones. He's like, I cheated on a test when I was in first grade. I took my sister's dolly. Like, it's everything.
I pushed my sister down the stairs and blamed my dog.
Dude, that's the most fucked up one if you think about it. Because, like, he pushed his sister down the stairs. She could have died.
They probably killed that dog.
And then
Not
the
in this
dog
universe.
dies. So then now Chunk has killed his dog and his sister.
Yeah.
It's okay. He's got Sloth, which is kind of a dog sister.
Well, not yet at that point.
He's gonna. That's why he's paired off with him so
he
well.
He wouldn't have been on this adventure if he had been taken to jail for killing his sister and his dog.
It's the 80s. They didn't care about the dog yet.
Thanks for checking that out. Remember, patreon.com/worstpeople, only $3 a month, and you can get the rest of that episode and a ton of more content that we produce all the time. So go check out patreon.com/worstpeople.